Hello everyone, welcome to day 6 of June Lead Code Challenge, and today's question is longest consecutive sequence. Sorry, I'm late today. On weekends I'm a bit lazy, I sleep a lot, and hence I put videos in the evening. But anyways, let's get started with the solution. In this question we are given an unsorted array. That means all the numbers that are there in the input data set are random in nature. We need to return the length of the longest consecutive sequence. Let's try and understand the question by an example. We here in this example we are given 5 numbers: 100, 4, 200, 1, 3, 2, 6 numbers actually, and we need to find the longest consecutive sequence elements that can be generated out of this, which is nothing but 1, 2, 3 and 4. The length of such sequence is 4. The answer is 4. Without much ado, let's look at the solution for this, and it's not a very complicated question, just a slight trick and you'll be able to understand it. Lead code 128, longest consecutive sequence. Had the input given in the question been in sorted order, it would have been a fairly easy question. You would have done it by yourself. The only complexity arises because the input dataset is in unsorted format and we don't want to go for n log n approach. We are looking for something in order of n. The first step that I'm going to do is to create a set out of the input dataset so as to remove duplications. What we will do in this question is to search in the left direction and the right direction. Along with this, we'll keep on removing elements from the set that we have visited. So let's try and use this logic to arrive at a solution. The first number that we see is 100. So what we're going to do, we'll move on in both directions, negative and positive direction. The first number in right direction that we are going to search is 101. Does 101 exist in the map? It doesn't. Does 99 exist in the map? It doesn't. So the value of longest consecutive sequence containing 100 remains 1. So one possibility is 1. The element is that I have is 4. What I'm gonna do, I'll go in both the directions, one in forward and other one in backward direction. In the forward direction I have next element as 5. Does 5 exist in the set? It doesn't. I'll stop there and then itself. Does 3 exist in the set? It does. What I'm gonna do, I'll keep on going on in the left direction till the time the element does not exist in the set. Along with this, I'll keep on deleting that element from the set. So 3 is gone, and then I'll search for 2. 2 also exists in the set. I'll delete it. Next I have 1. 1 does exist in the set. I'll delete it. And next I'll look for 0. 0 doesn't exist in the set. I'll stop my process. Now I have the count of longest consecutive sequence that contains 4, which is nothing but 4 itself. 1, 2, 3 and 4. So the answer becomes 4. Let's continue the process. 200. Next we have 200, and I'll move in both directions, forward and negative. In forward direction, the next element is 201. In backward direction, the previous element is 199. Both of them doesn't exist in the set, so I'll stop the process. Now comes the question, why I am deleting elements from the set. The answer is, we don't want to do a similar kind of activity for 1, for 3 and for 2, because we have already calculated the longest consecutive subsequence containing 1, 2, 3 and 4 as part of 4 itself. Otherwise the time complexity would increase to order of n square. I hope everything is clear to you, and if you still have doubts, don't worry, they'll be resolved in the coding section. So let's just jump on to the coding part. And here I've defined a set of type integers and added all the elements to the set in order to remove duplications. I've defined a variable max length that will store maximum length of longest consecutive sequence. And let's start the iteration. For integer el over nums, integer current length of maximum consecutive sequence, I'll initialize it to 1. Let's move in both directions, left and right. left default value will be EL itself, right default value will be EL itself. While set dot contains EL left minus 1, what I'm gonna do, I'll increment the value of current length plus plus plus, and I'll remove left minus 1 from the set. So set dot remove left minus 1, and left gets reduced by 1. Similar thing I'm going to do for the right part, but I'll replace minus by plus. While set dot contains right plus 1, I'll increment the value of current length, I'll remove right plus 1 from the set, and I'll increment the value of right. Once I'm out of the loop, I'll compare it with the max length variable. Max length equals to math.max max length comma current length, and in the end I'll simply return max length. Let's try this up. Looks good. Let me just submit it. Accepted. What is the time complexity of this approach? The time complexity is order of n, and space complexity is again order of n, because you are storing everything in a set. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you liked it, please don't forget to like, share and subscribe to the channel. Have a great day ahead, and genuinely thanks for watching it.